And like I said, if you are in a position where you feel like you don't want to talk to me ever again because of what I said, then you are more than welcome to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Word, I'm done. I'm done. This is where I draw the line. I'm not gonna stop making my thumbnails the way that I've been making them for a long time just to appease your mom. I'm sorry. And if you feel like you don't want to speak to me ever again because of what I said, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, hey there.
And that's me keeping it all the way 100. And that's no disrespect to you or anybody, because I've had a lot of respect for you and her up until this point. And this is where I draw the line. And if I become the bad guy, or if I become a villain just for standing up for myself and, doing things the way I've been doing for a long time, then it is what it is. If I'm the bad guy for doing things the way I've been doing it and defending myself when I feel like like if I'm the bad guy for defending myself and what I've been doing for the longest time how I want to do it, then oh well. Like I'm like you're not changing my mind, because there's no way in hell you could sit there and tell me that my thumbnails are 1,010%. For the longest time, you've never had a problem with it. So I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that shit. And I know this may come off a little bit harsh and a little bit rude, but I don't want to hear that crap, because for the longest time you've never had a problem with it. And she she wants you to have a problem with it because she has a problem with it. And there's no way in hell you could sit there and tell me that my designs are 1,010% identical to yours, because that's far from the truth. That's not true at all in the slightest, and I could prove that to you. Like, honestly, I could prove that to you. There's no way in hell you could sit there and tell me that my designs are 1,010% identical to yours, because that's not true. That is not true. Like, I'm sorry. She can condition to, like, honestly, no disrespect. She could condition herself to believe what she wants, but there's no way you could sit there and look at my shit and say that my designs are 1,000% identical to yours, because that's not true. And I could prove that. I can prove that. I can prove that my designs are not 1,010% identical to yours. I could prove that. So you could say what you want. You could say what you want. I really don't care. It really doesn't bother me. Because, like I said, I am grown. I'm 28 going on 29. I'm too mature and too sick and too in pain to be arguing back and forth on this type of subject matter. There's no way you could see my shit and say that my shit is 1,010% the same as yours, because that's not true, and I could prove that to you. So you could say what you want. I am not. I love you, I have respect for you, but I'm not gonna sit here and change something that I've been doing for a long time, way before she even knew about it, just to appease her. And I'm sorry. And like I said, if you feel like you don't want nothing to do with me anymore because of what I said, then that's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. I'm just not gonna be arguing. I have never ever not once showed any type of disrespect to you or anyone up until this point. I'm sorry. If I'm wrong for standing up for myself and my creativity, then it is what it is. I'll take that on the chin with pride. I could care less. But this is where I draw the line. Like, that's a bunch of cornball shit to me. If you can't understand that to a certain extent imitation is flattery, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's never had a problem with it up until now, and you only want him to have a problem with it because you have a problem with it. But I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. I know how to respect my elders. And honestly, I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. That's it. And that's as respectful and as humble as I can put it. I'm not doing this with you, miss. I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, I'm sick for this whole entire month. I'm in pain. I'm in no mood for this BS right now. And I sincerely, humbly, wholeheartedly, if my attitude is coming off a little sus. But I'm not doing what you, I'm not doing none of this. Whatever this is, I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. I'm not doing it. I'm not about to sit here and argue with nobody. Because if you gonna sit there and condition yourself to believe whatever you want about my designs, then I could prove to you that what you believe about my designs is not what you think. I could prove it to you. I got tons of pictures of my designs in my phone right now. If you don't believe me, I could prove that to you. I could email you all of my designs so you could see for yourself that none of my designs is 1,010% the same. So don't even start it with me right now, lady. Don't even start it with me. I could show you all of my shit. And you gonna see none of my designs is 1,010. None. And I repeat this one more time because it seems like you not letting this register. None of my designs are 1,010% the same. None of them are. They might have a little bit of similarity, but they're not 1,010% the same. So I don't know where you think you got that from, but I'm here to correct you right now. And I'm here to show you that none of my designs are 1,010% the same. So you can miss me with that nonsense. Okay? I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. I respect my elders, and I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. I'm sorry. I have respect for my elders. I'm not doing this with you. You cannot sit there and tell me You cannot sit there and tell me that my designs are 1,010% the same, because they're not. And I could prove that to you. Best believe that. This is where I draw the line. I'm not doing this with you. I'm sorry, miss. I'm not doing this with you. I'm sorry. I'll stand up to I'll stand up for myself against anybody. Whether if they're older or younger than me, I would stand up to myself towards anybody. I don't care. I'm not gonna be doing this with you. Like, you can't say that, because I have the proof to back it up. So you could sit there and believe what you want. I'm not doing this with you. You're not gonna sit here and make yourself think that my designs are 1,010% the same as his, because they're not. They're not. They are not. They are not. So I don't know where you got that from, but that's far from the damn truth. I don't know where you got that from, but that is far from the truth. And I'm gonna tell you that's far from the truth. I don't know where you got that from, but that's not true. And I'll prove that to you. I will send you every single one of my goddamn designs so you can see for yourself. Like I said, he's my friend, and if he ever stumbles across this live stream and he hears what I have to say, and he feels like he don't want nothing to do with me anymore because of what I said, then that's his business. He's an adult. He's welcome to do whatever he wants. At the end of the day, I've had a lot of love and respect for both of you. I've had a lot of love and respect for both of you, for you to sit there wrongfully accusing me of using him and trying to do this and this, that, and the third of the other. I'm not doing this with you, miss. Like, there's nothing wrong with two best friends being inspired from each other. Like, I don't know, like, where do you think, where do you get these shenanigans from is beyond me. There's nothing wrong with best friends being inspired from each other. So, please, ladies, please. Like, this is just absurd. The fact that you're gonna sit there and think, come on now. I'm not doing this with you. I'm sorry, but I'm putting my foot down. This is really getting next to me now. Cause I'll be damned if I'm gonna have somebody sit there and tell me that my designs are 1,010% the same as my best friends, because they're not. They're not. They might have a little bit of similarity to them, but they're not 1,010% the same. So cut it out. You really need to stop. Like, seriously. There's no way I'm gonna stand for that. Like, they might be a little similar, yeah, but they're not 1,010% the same, so you really need to stop. Like, you really need to just give yourself a break. Because, like I said, they're not even remotely close to being that identical. So you really need to just stop it. They're not even close to being that identical. Like I said, so please, I respectfully ask you to just give yourself a break, because what you're telling me is not even remotely fact. That's not fact at all. That's not fact at all. And if you don't believe me, I could prove it. That is not fact. And if you do not believe me, I could prove it. I promise you I can prove that. That's not fact at all, and if you do not believe me, I can prove it. I'm serious.
Hot and heavy.
Palm strike.
Catch. Right here. Ow. How's
It's
this?
useless. It's useless.
One more minute. Ow.
It's useless. It's useless. No use.
Blast.
Like, I'm not doing this with you no more. I'm sorry. My apologies if my demeanor came off disrespectful, but I'm not gonna sit here and explain myself to you. I said my piece and I said what I had to say. You're an adult. You can make the choice to understand where I'm coming from and be like, alright, cool, and leave it as that. Or you can go ahead and be mature, or you could take the other option and go ahead and be immature and keep harassing me about it because I made up my mind and I'm not changing it. I hope you don't keep harassing me about it. I hope. But like I said, I said what I had to say and I'm not changing my mind, like I said. Either you can understand that and leave it as that, or you're just going to keep doing what you're doing.
What'll it be?
See, because you're not going to sit here and say that as if it's true, because it's not true, and I could back it up, like I said. I've been doing that shit my way for the longest time, way before you even knew about it. And I'm not changing, and I'm not backpedaling on nothing I said. I'm not changing. I'm not backpedaling on nothing I said. I'm not changing nothing to appease you. I'm not. I have respect for you, but this is where I draw the line. This is it. I'm not cursing, I'm not ranting, I'm not raving. I'm frustrated and I'm angry, yes, and I'm hurt. My feelings are deeply hurt, yes, but I'm still being very, very respectful despite that. And you cannot sit there and tell me that I'm being disrespectful for standing up for myself, because I'm not. Like I said, I'm not cursing, I'm not hollering, I'm not calling anybody any degrading names. I am very frustrated that you would think that my stuff is 110% the same, because it's not, and I can prove it. Like I said, it's up to you to be the adult and drop it and stop bugging me about it, or keep bothering me about it until I get fed up like you're doing right now. I've had a lot of love and respect for you and him up to now. And I'm sorry, but I have to draw the line. This is the threshold. This is the level for me, and I've had enough. And again, I do want to say, Matt, if you stumble across this live stream and you are upset with me and you feel like you never want to speak to me again because of this, I respect your decision. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but this is where I draw the line.
No matter what sort of ninja you are, you can't escape my byaku.
You will always be my best friend, despite what anybody else wants to make you believe. But like I said, if you feel angry at me because of this, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you feel angry with me about this, then it is what it is. If you feel like you don't want nothing to do with me anymore because of this, it is what it is. I will respect your decision, and that's it. I'm not about to sit here and argue over anything. I'm not doing nothing to appease nobody. I'm gonna continue doing what I was doing, how I was doing it, and I'm not changing nothing to appease anybody. And that's where I'm at. And I'm sorry if you feel disrespected by all of this. I'm sorry you feel offended by all of this. But I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with nobody. Do you understand that? I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. I love you. I always have. We're friends. We've been cool. We've been established a bond. But I'm sorry. I'm too much of a nice person, and I let too much stuff go to continue to allow somebody to tell me how I can and can't make my stuff. Like, this is absurd to me. This is crazy to me. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. I have too much love and respect for you to let this be the deal breaker for our freaking friendship, only because some people just don't understand the concept of, like, imitation and flattery. Like, get over it. I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna be the first person to be inspired or take a similar design and put their own spin on it. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person in the world to do this. You have, like, high profile celebrities that do this shit all the time, so I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. I really don't. So let's not act like this is something new. Like, this shit hasn't been done before. Let's not act like this is something brand new. It's been done before. Come on now. Like, give yourself a break, please. Like, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I'm not the first person to do this. I'm really not. So many famous people before me has freaking somebody's work and put their own spin on it in some form of fashion. So this is nothing new. So leave me alone. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Like, I'm sorry to everyone who has to hear me rant and rave on stream like this, but, like, come on, this is just annoying. Like, I'm having a really shitty time right now, and the last thing I need is to be dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. All because certain individuals want to act like what I'm doing is the greatest sin in the world, when really it's not. And this is nothing new, and it's been done millions of times before. Like, you really gotta be kidding me right now. This is just ridiculous. And I just want to clarify real quick. I'm not throwing shots or taking a jab at anybody. I have proper manners and proper home training, unlike some people, okay? Growing up, I was taught to respect my elders, but at some point, I gotta draw the line even towards even towards my elders. At some point, I have to draw the line even towards my elders. I just don't understand people. Like, I'm really, really down and upset. I'm on my fucking period. I'm fucking hormonal, and I'm not in the mood for any of this crap. I just want to fucking stream my game, make my fucking thumbnails, and just enjoy my fucking life. I don't want to have to deal with people trying to freaking make a big deal out of nothing. I have too much of that in my life already as is. People all around me making a huge deal out of the most smallest mundane things every day. And after a while, it just becomes really, really tedious.
Are you ready for my help?
I'd rather avoid a useless fight, but...
After a while, it just becomes annoying. I'm not gonna sit here and keep doing this. I'm not stopping what I've been doing. I've been doing this for a long time, well, way before you even knew about it. And I'm not gonna stop just to appease you.
I'd rather avoid a useless fight, but...
And that's just where I stand. Like I said, if you feel like I hurt your feelings or I offended you by everything I said in this live stream, I apologize, but I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna change my mind.
There's nowhere to run. We have to find a way out of this. Body blow! Gentle fist technique, body blow! Oh no! It's useless!
Why are you just fucking spamming that stupid move? Like, what the fuck is... Okay. This guy is super trash. Like, this is just disgusting. Look at this guy. He's fucking garbage. He's just using the same fucking combos. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, all you're doing is the same combo on me. Give yourself a break. You're just doing the same combo on me. Fuck out of here. You're just doing the same combo on me. You suck. Period. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking trash. Please get out of here.
Gentle fist technique, body blow! Right. Fire style. Phoenix Flame Scarlet Claw. There's nowhere to run. Body blow. It's no use. It's you. It's you. Over here.
Oh, you feel like you're all that just because you got your little friend here to help you jump me? You're still garbage at the end of the day. You're not all that. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Over here. It's you. Behind you.
Yo, he's really trying to pitfall me? This dude is garbage. He's really trying to pitfall me. He's really trying so hard to pitfall me. He's trash.
Oh no!
Fucking trash.
In one burst.
Really trying to pitfall me. He's really trying to pitfall me, bro.
Learn your lesson. There's nowhere to run.
Please go get base B or C. God damn it. Please.
It's useless. Behind you. It's you.
I don't know what the hell you're doing, but go get base C. Please. Everybody can't be on one base. The fuck? This is why we're fucking losing, because none of y'all even thought to get the other bases. Like I said, at the end of the day, he will always be my friend. And I'm sorry if he feels some type of way about everything I said prior. And if he feels angry enough at me to not want to talk to me again after what I said, then that's cool too. I'm not gonna cry or kick and scream and have a tantrum and beg anybody to understand where I'm coming from.
Best.
It's either you understand where I'm coming from and how I'm feeling, or you don't. I'm not gonna, like, I'm too old to be begging somebody to be my friend. I'm not like, yeah, we could be cool and everything, but like, this is where I draw the line. Like I said, you can be upset about it. You could not want to talk to me anymore about it. That's fine. If you feel like you don't want to be my friend anymore because of what I said, I'm not gonna beg or throw a tantrum just because that's the decision that you made. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I might be a little bit hurt about it, but like I said, if that's the decision that you choose to make, I'm not gonna throw a tantrum and cry and beg you to stay in my life. I'm too old for that shit. I'm gonna be 29 this year. I don't need to be hollering, kicking, and screaming and throwing a tantrum just because people don't want to be in my life for longer than I expect them to, or however the proper freaking term for that is. I'm not doing that. You have to understand that I'm a type of person that, I've been hurt so many times that I'm pretty much numb, and I'm pretty much used to it, and I'm pretty much used to people walking out of my life for the fucking hell of it. My mom walked out of my goddamn life when I was only 7. Does it still hurt every now and again thinking about it? Sure it does. But my mom is grown. She could, make the time to come back in my life whether she wants to or not. I'm not gonna cry and kick and scream and beg my mom to come back in my life anymore. I'm tired. Like I said, if you love me, you love me. If you hate me, you hate me. And if you want to stay in my life, you can stay in my life and deal with me. If you don't want to be in my life anymore, I'm not going to cry and beg you to stay in my life if you don't want to stay in my life. You could go.
Back me up.
I'm a very sweet, calm, respectful, outgoing girl. I've never had a problem with anybody. I've always respected everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and beg anybody to put up with me. If you feel like you don't want to put up with me for whatever reason, that's your decision. You're grown. You can make that decision if you want. That's fine. I'm not forcing nobody to do anything they don't want to fucking do. It's either you can understand where I'm coming from, or it's either you don't. That's it. I'm not about to sit here and argue and fight and kick and holler and scream over somebody that don't understand where I'm coming from. Like, oh my God, Tsunade, eat a dick, please. Get the fuck away from me, Tsunade. Seriously. But anyway, yeah, I'm not doing this with nobody. I'm not doing this with nobody. And that's it. That's how I feel. That's where I'm at with it. I'm the type of person that I love hard. I'm a very nice girl, and I see the good in everybody. I still love people, even if those people aren't really good and healthy for me and my situation. I've always been that way. Like I said, I'm not about to sit here and argue, holler, and scream. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. It's either you're with me or you're against me.
Over here! Behind you! It's Yoshi! Gentle fist technique body blow! Right here!
I'm not about to sit here and argue with nobody about anything. From now on, we could just agree to disagree on whatever the fuck you want. I don't care anymore.
It's Yoshi! It's Yoshi body blow!
I'm tired of the crap. I'm tired of fucking arguing. Like, I'm just tired. Like, people just need to understand, like, if you feel some type of way, and, like, basically, if you feel some type of way and you want to keep, you know, saying all the things that you're saying just to, like, whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna keep arguing with you tooth and nail just to understand me. Like, I'm not doing that. I have fought so many battles in my life to keep fighting. I'm just like, you know, I'm not arguing with nobody tooth and nail anymore. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's it. I'm just not freaking doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna sit here and fight everybody tooth and nail to be there for me or understand my good intentions or whatever the case may be. I'm not arguing with nobody tooth and nail, and I'm not forcing them to do none of that anymore. People is grown, and they gonna do what the fuck they want. They can either understand my intentions or my motives, or they cannot. And they can be stubborn, hard-headed, and ignorant to my situation all they want. I'm just sitting here doing me, minding my own business. People has never really had a problem with it before, and people just want to come out of the woodwork acting like they have a problem with it now. And I'm just over it. I'm sick of it. I'm too much of a nice big-hearted person to be getting it in. I'm too much of a big-hearted, nice person to be getting into it with people for the rest of my life over small shit. I realize like I'm too old and too much of a kind-hearted person. I can't spend the rest of my life getting into it with people over small things. I can't keep doing that. I cannot keep doing this. I just can't. I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life keep getting into it with people over the smallest things. Because one, that's not healthy. I'm not gonna keep, that's very dangerous and that's not healthy to me or my heart or my spirit. As a child of God, I'm not gonna keep spending the rest of my life bickering and arguing with people tooth and nail over the littlest things. I'm not doing that anymore. That's not healthy to me or my spirit as a child of God. I'm not doing that. I'm growing up, and people are just stuck in their goddamn ways. That's it. That's how I see it.
Wow.
And honestly, you have to understand, although I'm a young adult and although I'm only 28, I'm pretty mature for my age, for the most part.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm getting older and some people are just still stuck in the same, like, that's just life. I'm getting older and some people are just stuck in their same ways. If they're not stuck in the same ways, they're stuck in the same mindset or mentality. I'm trying to be more mature than that. I'm not trying to stay stuck in the same mentality that wasn't really good for me that I was 8 years ago. I'm not trying to still stay stuck in that same mindset. Some people want to stay stuck in that mindset for the rest of their life. I can't do that. That's not healthy and that's very draining. I'm not about to sit here be stuck in the same mindset that I was in like freaking 8, 10 years ago. Like you're bugging. That's not healthy for me. I can't keep staying in the same mindset that I was in how many years ago. That's very toxic. You can't keep staying in the same mindset that you were in how many years ago. That's not good. I'm trying to level up, god damn it. Like I have lots of people around me who want to be my friend and who show their true colors to me, and like I find out the hard way every day. You know, most people that come in my life, I don't really hold my breath on anything that they say that they're gonna do for me. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you why I don't really hold my breath when people tell me that they're gonna do things for me, because people come and go. People come in my life and then they go. And that's just life. I cry about it and then I get over it within a few hours from now. But that's it. People are gonna be people. People come and go. People offer me to do all these nice things for me, make empty promises, and people wonder why I'm just the way I am. People wonder why I have the type of trust issues that I do. So yeah, people come and go, man. People come and go. And when people tell me that they're gonna be there for me and they do want to do all this, I don't really hold my breath all that much. Because I've lived 28 years of my life on this earth to experience different encounters with people to know how some people are. People want to become friends with me because of certain things, and people want to freaking not be my friend anymore over the smallest, tiniest things. Anytime somebody tell me that they want to do this for me or they want to be my friend or anything, I don't really hold my breath all that much. Because I've been there, done that.
Witness the power of the Hyuga.
I'll lend you my power.
Battle!
Go. Almighty push! There
Back
you
me
are.
up. No holding back. Back me up. Body blow. Thumb strike. Behind you. It's useless. Oh no.
Miss me. Sand shower!
Yeah, man, I'm not doing this, man.
Not bad. Back me up.
Pay more attention.
Over here. Back me up.
You won't get away.
No.
It's useless.
Back me up. Thanks.
The act of challenging God itself.
Gentle this technique body blow.
Miss me.
It's useless.
Too slow.
Oh no.
You won't.
It's useless. Too weak. It's useless. It's useless. Body blow. Now, back me up. Settle this in one burst. Missed it.
Sand shield!
We can still win.
Fly away! Yeah!
Back me up. Oh man, thanks. Not bad. Gentle fist technique body blow. It's useless. Not bad. Oh no!
There you are.
Back me up.
Will not lose.
Okay, all done. Yeah. It's no use. Gentle fist technique body blow. Eight strike. Hazam strike. Too weak. It's useless. It's useless. Body blow. Fist technique body blow. One strike. It's useless. Over here. It's not bad. It's useless. Understood. Understood. Eight strike. Back to arm strike. Thanks. It's no use. Take this.
Sand shower!
Back me up.
Much too slow.
Body blow.
One more minute.
Let's settle this in one burst. It's useless.
There you go.
Back is useless. Body blow. It's useless. It's useless. Over here. Back me up.
30 more seconds.
Gentle fist technique body blow.
It's time for justice.
Gentle fist technique body blow. It's no use. Not
10 more seconds.
You won't get away.
It's useless. Burst.
3, 2, 1. Battle complete!
Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like, word. Like, if y'all not beating us, fuck out of here. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this stream, despite my ranting and raving, like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Students of Kasumi. Just type in my gamer tag and you'll see me. This stream is 55 fucking minutes long, so I'm gonna end it here before it get too crazy long. So, if you would like to see a part 2, please let me know in the comments below. And also, before I forget to mention, if you would like to have me do a review on Neji, Hornada's cousin, if you want me to do a review on his fucking moves, his ult, all that, just let me know also. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Stay tuned for more. I will see you in the next one when I feel a little bit better. Physically and emotionally better.